Hello guys, today we're going to talk about Internet of Things and the integration of artificial intelligence into Internet of Things. The presentation agenda mainly focuses on what is the Internet of Things, how Internet of Things works, features of Internet of Things, advantages of Internet of Things, and applications of Internet of Things. The Internet of Things can be defined as the interconnections of the physical devices which are connected on the network that allows them to communicate and share information. The Internet of Things allows different physical devices to be interconnected by using the sensors, softwares, and network connectivities like the internet connectivity or GSM network, and allows this data to collect and exchange the data. And also it can allow the end operators to access on data collected by the devices through the network activities such as the internet or any other wireless communication environment. With the Internet of Things communication technologies, any device, anybody, any services can be accessed at any time, any place. We have three different components of IoT system. First one, you have the sensors, which collect data from environment, and we have actuators, which perform activities on environment, and you have the devices, which can be a microcontroller, which can be a Raspberry Pi, and any other computing device that uses the sensor to collect the data and uses the actuators for performing any actions on the field. We have the gateway, which are the network device that allows the devices that are not able traditionally to be connected on the cloud system to be connected. And we have the cloud platform, which works as the platform which collects data from sensors via internet connectivities and provides further processing activities, to provide the security, to provide data collection, to provide the data analysis, and even it can provide the user interfaces. So the Internet of Things works mainly by improving the sensors into the field to collect the data. There is a sensor node interconnected with the computing device, collecting the data from environment and push the data from environment to the cloud through network activities by aims of gateway. Then the data collected by the cloud, here they are stored, analyzed, and secured, and even at the end, the information or the new insight from the data can be communicated to the end users, and also the cloud can allow the end users to send the command or to trigger the command for performing some of the activities on the field through wireless communication technologies, such as the internet, such as the long-term evolution, such as 3G and so on. That's what I was talking about, that the IoT starts by device or so-called the sensor node, like smartphone, digital watch, or any other physical devices embedded with the sensors that collected the sensors and then push the data to the cloud, and then the valuable information from data analytics can be pushed to the end users for improving their business growth. So there are huge potentials that comes from Internet of Things. First one, you have improved performance. Let me say, maybe you have hired a guy for checking the status of the water pump that is deployed into the forest every morning, every night. The guy has to go there to check if the water piping system has not damaged, And when you employ the IoT system, this guy is going to be replaced by sensors. The sensors are going to collect the daily data from the water pump system, and data will be accessed through the internet. And the guy with the smartphone, computers, and the tablet can access the performance of the water pumping system. And if the pumping system is damaged, the guy can be notified without wasting the energy and even the cost of the guy to look for the life of the water pump deployed at remote places. So you can have reduced costs, of course, because you are going to replace some of the human activities by improving the sensors. We are going to create the new services. Of course, we are going to bring some of the new innovations, and by improving or by deploying an automatic tool for analyzing and provide the useful information from your data collected from the field. There we can have new revenue and even improving the production volume. The IoT is possible because of the availability of different technology, such as the wide sensor network, cloud computing, big data analytics, communication protocols, and embedded system. So we have a different application of IoT system. Let me say you can purchase a smartwatch that can collect the physical condition from your data, like temperature and the other things. So this smartphone can be interconnected with the cloud system through your mobile phone via Bluetooth, and the mobile phone can be worked as the gateway, which can push the data collected by the smartwatch into the cloud. And if the smart cloud is connected to the physical doctor, the physical doctor or any nearby health system can analyze the data from smartwatch, and if there is any change or any wrong in the physical condition of your body, you can be informed and you can be recommended any advice or any thing you can do for trying to bring your body condition into the normal situation. So with IoT application, you can create a smart home which can allows you to control the home appliances via Bluetooth or via the internet. Let me say now you are coming from work and you have not a considerable time, so you can employ an IoT system so that when you're coming from office, you can use your mobile phone to send some of the command to your cooking system so that at the arrival of at home, you can see everything or the food are ready to be eaten. The other thing, by using the Internet of Things, you can automate your lighting system so that you can check if the lighting are off when you're not at home for the security purpose. You can say I want to turn on maybe that's the lamp during the night for to ensure the security. So you can have a smart gate which can open the gate automatically when your car is detected. So we can have a smart egg tray which can count how many eggs your chicken has put in place, and this information can be available through your mobile phone, through your account, and you can control everything without physical checkup. So you can set up a lighting system that can help you to use your smartphone or any other user interface to trigger to open and to close the light inside your building, maybe for the internet connectivity or even via Bluetooth. You can also connect your smart air condition to your mobile phone that can be controlled automatically. You can turn on your smart air conditioner, you can turn on off smart air conditioner, and you can make it to be automized so that it can maybe increase the speed or reduce the speed based on the amount of the temperature which is needed for trying to minimize the power consumption. You can also set up a smart sleeping system that can monitor how often you wake up during the night, which can now tries to map your sleeping status and the normal sleeping status. And once this information are connected, and then I push it to a physical doctor, maybe you can be advised so that your life can be treated as well. We might have a smart weather station or which can help us to monitor if it is going to rain or not. The smart weather station can allow you to monitor the climate change. If there is any change or any other situation that is going to come and it can cause you some of the problem, you can be ready and be prepared and do some activities for avoiding the situation. So you can have a smart cooker which can be controlled through your mobile phone via internet connectivity or even via Bluetooth. You can have a smart garbage cans which can monitor the levels of the waste into the garbage. If the garbage is filled, it can communicate with the guys who are in charge for evacuating the wastes before the garbage can be filled and try to cause some of the disease into your environment. So you can have a smart gardening system that can be used for monitor the amount of the water you have into the soil, and that can close or even turn on automatically the piping system for trying to maintain the status of the health of your flowers and even the crops. We can have or we can apply an IoT into transportation for locating the vehicles, for trying to identify the speed of the vehicles. And you can even set up the camera system and even the sensors for trying to track the behaviors of your driver, if he's smoked or even if he's not putting on the driver belt and so on. And this can be achieved through the sensors like the GPS, like smoke sensors, and the full cameras, and even the other computer device. You can also use an IoT system in a city for identifying the free places where you can put your car without losing your time. We can also apply an IoT system for trying to interconnect any garbage distributed in different corners of the city with the guys who is in charge to evacuate those wastes. So if the garbage are nearby to be filled, they can send the information or the command to the guys in charge of evacuating the waste to be notified and to be aware that the garbage are going to be filled and needs to be evacuated very soon. So you can integrate the sensors with domestic animals like cows, even your domestic dogs, chicken, and so on to monitor their lives. As data can be channeled into the cloud platform, and if any disease is identified through your domestic animals, any guys who is in charge for treating these animals might provide the immediate support without delay. So the Internet of Things primarily aims to collect data from physical devices or a physical environment, and it allows this data to be controlled and to be accessed through mobile phone, through a PC computer, via internet connectivity or via GSM communication connectivity. It allows also the guys or the end users through their user interface like smartphone and the other devices to trigger some of the activities to the remote appliances through the internet or any otherwise connectivity. So if this data are not analyzed, the data collected from sensors and pushed into database or being pushed to the remote operators may be useless to the customers if there is no crucial information about the data collected. If there is no new insight, this data can be useless. So this data needs to be analyzed in real time, and the information or insight from this data can be generated to the public or the customers so that they can be informed what the decision to be made if some conditions are detected. So the artificial intelligence provides the basic data analytics algorithms such as the supervised learning or unsupervised learning algorithms to analyze the data from the internet or things network, and at the end to generate the new insight or new information gathered from the data to the general public. So by combining the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence, the data collected from sensors, data collected from devices, from the field or from environment, can generate a huge information that can help the businesses owners to grow their businesses, to improve their performance, and even to increase their production volume. Guys, this is the end of the session. If you have any question or any idea, let me know via the comment, or even you can pass it through my email or any other platforms. Guys, don't forget to click on subscribe, share, and like, and let your friends know that there is a good channel like this which can help them to increase their knowledge and even can help them to manage and even to control their appliances, their businesses, wherever they are and at any time. Thank you. Bye. Bye.